Niger no dey carry last. Let's talk about the Lukinski. What Lukinski? You see, guys, as a Nigerian football fan, we have suffered. We've had it hard. It's not been easy. It's not been easy. We have suffered. We have suffered. We have suffered. We have suffered. So when there's I told you, I've still not gotten over losing to Denmark at that 98 World Cup, which we would have won if we had taken that match properly. I still remember how I felt when we did not qualify for the 06 World Cup in place of Angola. And we all know what happened to our cousins, Ghana, how we're not there in that Qatar World Cup. So it's been hard. It's been very hard, and there's been a lot of tears and a lot of emotions. Osimhen with Napoli, that was a nice bright spark. But then we know also what happened with Osimhen. Guys, can you check out that drip? You see, here's the thing right there. I respect all clothings. You know, the Italians with their suits, you know, the skills and everything. But guys, let's just be real. Be fully objective. Name another country that has a better drip than that. Be honest. Bring your suits, bring your capes, bring all of your shields, bring everything, bring your... Name me a country that has better drip than that. Guys, when Lukman came through, I was like, okay, whoa. Like, you see, even if he wasn't going to win, based off of just the drip and how he arrived, he couldn't win. Because when a guy pulls up like this with his parents, I'm like, you know what? You know what? I mean, just the dress. Look, just go and carry that trophy. Just walk out and carry that trophy, please. We can just chop that trophy. Chop it. Don't even take it. Chop it. It's a great moment. And if you don't know, Nigeria, football is a religion in Nigeria. It is a religion. It's very hard to explain just how much people love football. There may be people that love football as much as Nigerians. There's nobody that loves football more than Nigerians. It's impossible. So to have somebody who represents Nigeria to gather this award is something special. And I'm going to say something about Saka. But I'm probably going to leave that till the end of the video. But I'm going to mention Saka, and I think you know where I'm going with it. So it's a proud moment, and I'm proud. I told you I'm proud, because my thing though is, I love Osimhen. I think Osimhen is a great striker who just, taking a little bit of dip in form, but it's fine. This is a special player. And as good as Osimhen is, this is a really damn good player. And with what he's doing with Atalanta, we'll get there. You see, you know what? Let's start with the green, white, and green. It wasn't the greatest AFCON in terms of performance. Yes, reached the final. But guys, I told you, I grew up with Wilson Oruma, I grew up with JJ Okocha, I grew up with Sunday Olise, Daniel Amokachi, Manuel Amunike, Celestine Babayaro. Guys, I saw ballers. basically, I've grown up with ballers, okay? I've grown up with real... Hold on, let me bring this up. I've grown up with real ballers. Like, real ballers. That's what I'm remember. So... when you grow up with ballers, guys who ball out like crazy, you've got a certain standard. Guys, you see, people think that I'm just being biased. Ask any non-Nigerian who watched that 94 World Cup, and they will tell you that, damn, that Nigerian team was good. Don't take it from me. Ask your uncle. Ask your father's friends or your father. Tell them to ask your uncles or fathers. For those who watched that 94 World Cup, ask them about that Nigeria team. That team, everybody remembers that team. Everyone does. Especially those Italian guys who robbed us of that quarterfinal against Spain. That's to another one side. So As I say for me, I didn't like the way the team played because they didn't play the Nigerian way. There's a showman leg and there is a braggadocious way. There's a how they walk like that. That's how Salini. It's pure silk. Like the way Nigerians play is pure silk, and I didn't see enough silk in the way that Nigeria actually played. But they got to the final. Osimhen was not at his best. He greatly underperformed. One of the stars and the breakout players of that team and on that run was Lookman. So let's see, the man did his thing. So when the man just said, okay, this is interesting. Who's this guy? So even if Nigeria did not win, it was very impressive how the man took up the mantle that Osimhen was put to take up. Because all eyes were on Osimhen because he had already won the CAF Player of the Year award. Look at what he did with Napoli. He underperformed, so someone had to rise, and the man was there to rise. The man was there to rise. La man, la man. So la man, I was like, okay, I see you, but here is where it was sealed. You see, afterwards, okay, well, you've got Adingra who did this thing. Okay, you've got Hakimi up in that piece. Maybe Bram Diaz may make it a late push. But this is where he sealed the freaking deal. You can try. And I implore you to try. Guys, there's this thing's called fingers? Comment below. I implore you. Name me a better hat-trick in a final than Lukman. No. I'll basically shout out to Carl Williams. I'll wait. In terms of quality of the 3 goals, no penalties, these are all from play. The quality of the 3 goals, the variation of the 3 goals, the team he was playing for and the team he was playing against, who were unbeaten up until that point. You can try, but you can't name a better hat trick. What Lookman did, being pivotal in helping Atalanta win their very first major European trophy, was incredible. Scratch that. Wikipedia tag. Shout out to my Wikipedia peeps. Atalanta, I think, have won 2 trophies. Of note, I believe it was like a Coppa Italia or a Cup way back when. And this 2024 Europa League against a team who was unbeaten and were great, huge favorites coming into the game. So when he did that, I was like, okay, yeah, it's done. It's done. So, and with what he's doing with Atalanta right now, don't let the man mess around and lead Atalanta to a Serie Scudetto. Don't let the man lead Atalanta to their very first Scudetto ahead of Inter Milan, Napoli, and so forth. Guys who should be winning it ahead of them. Now, I'm going to give a shout out. Because Gasperini, I thank you. Because Gasperini is hugely involved in this guy's development. Because, yes, a player has to play well. He's got to really apply himself in training. He's the guy that needs to make those right decisions during those games. He's going to remain in physical condition. But that coach is huge. Your manager is like your father figure. The instructions he gives you, the encouragement he gives you, the motivation, how he treats you, whether he's very hard on you or whether it's very easy upon you, and just how he positions you tactically and strategically. And how Lookman is in this Atalanta team is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. In that Real Madrid game, he should have had a goal and assist. If Retegui knew how to put the ball into the damn fishnet, Lookman would have walked away against that Real Madrid team with a goal and an assist. So, shout out to your boy. Shout out to your boy. I said I was going to mention Saka. So looking on social media and just the everything, and I think there's even a video that I saw posted, when you just look at people's reactions and Nigerians' reactions to him winning this. And I bring up Saka. Everybody can make their choice. And I'm not one of those guys that say, oh, Judas, you traitor, why didn't you choose your team? Why are you playing for the colonials? Why are you playing for the empire? No. Everybody grows up differently. and everybody has a decision to make. So I 1000% respect Saka's decision to play for England because it is his experience, it is his path, and it is his decision, which I fully respect. But all I'll say for Saka is you will never be loved as much as Foden. You will never be loved as much as Grealish. It is just what it is. It's about connectivity and who you connect with. For most English fans, of course they love Saka, especially Arsenal fans. But for most England fans, they will love Saka, but not as much as Foden and not as much as Grealish because those fans, they feel closer to a Foden and closer to Grealish. They see themselves in Grealish and Foden. And it's fair. Guys, it's just reality. For Lookman, if he had gone for England and he had played this way for England, they still wouldn't love you more than Foden. Foden will still be loved more, and Grealish will still be loved more. But for Lookman, look at just how Nigerians are reacting to this whole thing, and just look at how Nigerians have taken to social media and everything and just embraced him. And I just hope Lookman realizes that. Why did he walk out like that? He could have just got in a suit. He could have correct me if I'm wrong, I believe Osimhen got this thing in his suit. He could have got in a suit. Why did he choose to go traditional abada? Why did he want to wear an abada to this traditional thing? Why? It's because Lookman, he gets it. He was like, I made the right decision here. I made the right decision here. Whatever I do for England, yeah, I'll be loved and loved to a degree. Anything I do for Nigeria, oh my God. I have hundreds of millions of people that will adore me and give me that crazy love that I'll never receive to the extent if I played for England. So, again, I'm not saying Saka made the wrong choice. It's his choice. All I'm saying is, look at the love he's receiving. That's what I'm saying. But moving on from that, you see, I'm not one of individual awards because football is a team sport. It's a team sport. But I really address individual awards if certain people need to be embraced and thanks for what they've done as an individual. Because yes, it's a team sport, but it's a team sport played by individuals. And there are times where within that team, there are certain individuals that are exceptional. The team, Argentina, won that 1986 World Cup. Of course they did. But Maradona as an individual did things that were extraterrestrial. So we can champion the 1986 Argentina team, but we have to praise the individual of Maradona who scored perhaps the greatest solo goal of all time that we've ever seen. And the crazy things that he did to inspire that team to win that World Cup. So Atalanta won that Europa League. Gasperini coached the freaking heck out of that freaking team. But we still have to just say, as much as that Atalanta team were amazing as a unit with superb coaching, the individual, Lukman, did something that was truly exceptional and special that needs to be praised and needs to be appraised. The Nigerian team did their thing to get to that final. But Lookman as an individual was particularly exceptional, and those are the guys that we have to praise. Same thing with Cannavaro in 2006. Bro, that was a team effort. But Cannavaro defended like a freak of nature up in that piece. And without Cannavaro doing what he did as an individual, Italy don't get to that final or win that damn World Cup. So for Lookman, my thing is, look, the next thing is qualifying for the World Cup. Of course, there's the AFCON in Morocco, and then there's also qualifying for the World Cup, which needs to happen. But my eyes are definitely on what he can do for Nigeria. Bringing in another AFCON, and last AFCON was in 2013, rest in peace, Stephen Keshi. So there's that, and obviously what we're going to do in the World Cup. I've got my eye on Atalanta. They are 1,000% in the Scudetto title race. They're not winning the UCL. It's impossible. They can't win the UCL. Let's see what he does. You see what he did to Courtois. It's not J.K. Courtois. Let's just see what he does. And let's just see how he rolls. So the man, thank you for putting a smile on many Nigerian faces. And it's now time for you to take the step up and even reach a higher level and dominate world football. Next stop, Let's get that Ballon d'Or.
Think about becoming a Football Hut member. If you're a desktop merchant, just click on the join button below, over here. Or if you're a mobile phone merchant, just click on the join button below the video over here and join the true elite content crack addicts. Peace.